Hello, and welcome to the East River Ferry podcast tour. This information was compiled by Columbia University's Historic Preservation Program in the spring of 2012. You are now crossing one of the major waterways that enabled New York to grow into a truly global city over the course of the 18th to 20th centuries. Look towards the end of Manhattan Island, and you will see the Upper Bay, a vast calm harbor protected from the rough waters of the Atlantic and bustling with activity to this day. The completion of the Erie Canal in 1825 made New York the linchpin of trade between Europe and the American heartland, resulting in an influx of revenue and rapid residential growth. The city also experienced massive industrial growth, of which the East River was a major component. To the south, you can see an area once known as South Brooklyn. In the early 19th century, it became the site of major docks for receiving bulk cargo, particularly grain, for which there was insufficient storage space at the wharves of Lower Manhattan. The waterfront was eventually lined with large grain elevators at the foot of several streets. It is one of the few sections of the Brooklyn waterfront that is still industrial. Straight ahead is the oldest section of Brooklyn, where the first ferry link to Manhattan was established in 1642. The early Dutch settlers had already founded the village of Brooklyn, or Brooklyn, in 1635. In 1814, Robert Fulton's steamboat company established his name on this ferry route, which became the dominant mode of transportation across the East River until the Brooklyn Bridge was finished in 1883. During this time, American poet Walt Whitman, a Brooklyn native, took the Fulton Ferry every day and described the experience in his great work Crossing Brooklyn Ferry. If you look to the right, you'll see the new Brooklyn Bridge Park, built on abandoned piers once owned by the New York Dock Company. After the next stop, when the ferry resumes its journey upriver, you may play the next podcast.